hasn't always been my dream. You know, I used to think I wanted to be this really big time lawyer who went and argued before the Supreme Court and made a difference and got things done. And you know, that was my old life. It was a life a long time ago, and those dreams didn't happen. But it doesn't mean that I can't have new dreams, and it doesn't mean that these dreams can't come true. And I figured out that I'm almost 40, and the dream's not going to fall in my lap. I'm going to have to go and get it. So I've decided that this year I'm going to start doing things to make those dreams happen. I'm going to stop waiting around for my dreams to fall in my lap, because nobody's going to give them to me. And, you know, there might be something to be
looking at the power. We began by looking at the power of vision, how vision is important in our lives. A few weeks ago, vision and dream were using interchangeably.
Everyone else to do it for me. Everyone else to tell me it's right. And
last week we talked about the ABCDs of the dream.
I don't think it matters if they think it's a good dream. It matters if I think it's a good dream.
We began with airing the dream, how many of us, our dreams have died, and how we can resurrect them to be a very powerful influence in our lives. Now we're looking at bearing the dream. You know, have you ever sat and watched people walking past in a busy mall, and they reflect the pain and the anguish and the defeat of life? They look as though they're born the road of the world.
The person that they're dating is not going to be the person they're going to end up with. It's, you know, via fortune telling or divination, but yet they could ask a question about what their career holds, and they might not pick up a thing.
He had an
So it depends. We all have a certain flair for something, just like, you know, musicians. Some people are just natural musicians, and they're very good. They need just training. And other people can train and train and train, and they'll never be as good.
Guest this morning, Diane Alquist. She's the author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Fortune Telling. Good morning, Diane, and thank you for joining us.
I strapped the cabbage and beans to my back and hang glided in search of a fancy restaurant.
And they'll never be as
Then,
good.
my husband was hang gliding by,
But yet
going
they
the
could ask
opposite
a question
direction.
about what their
I
career
said
holds,
hi.
and they
He
might
was
not
singing
pick up
opera
a thing.
music.
So it depends. We all have a certain flair for something, just like, you know, musicians. Some people are just natural musicians, and they're very good. They need little training. But yet they could ask a question about what their career holds, and they might not pick up a thing. So it depends. We all have a certain flair for something, just like, you know, musicians. Some people are just natural musicians, and they're very good. They need little training. And other people can train and train and train, and they'll never be as good.
Most are encouraged to also record personal reflections and picking dream experiences.
We're all exhausted to use, but I suppose we don't see that much of really. But we have all sorts of counterfeits in the world today. We have fortune telling, we have people who read our crystals, we have people who gaze into crystal balls and tell us things about our future. We have clairvoyants, we have white witches, people like that.
Isn't there a massive hunger out there for that sort of stuff amongst
absolutely.
people?
Absolutely.
I mean, you look at TV3 and they got psychics on the telly and all this stuff, you know.
And last night, Tuesday night, I dreamed about Zach Whittemore again. Dang it. I commented how he was looking good when he took his shirt off, and he said
Luckily,
he's
I
been
got out of
working
that
out
mess
and
because
bent
I
over
woke up
so I
again.
smack his
Only
butt.
this time I was in the middle of
Fishing at the
negotiating a
ocean
peace
right now.
treaty between two
I just
Arab
took a
countries.
picture. Aunt Janet's here. I'm glad.
The presidents
I'm having
of the
a great
countries
time
were
with
mad
Aunt
that I
Janet,
had
Mom
fallen
and Dad.
asleep and decided not to have peace after all.